We'll continue reading the book, The Mind of the Soul, and today is the last chapter of this book that we are going to understand. Am I audible? Voice is clear?
Yes, Rashmi. Yeah.
Yeah. So, in the last chapter, we understood about responsible choices and how we create future possible reality, and we can change our experience based on our responsible choice. Now, today's chapter is about optimal choice. We will go further deep into it. So, in this, author says when you make a choice, um, the responsible choice, any choice, there are many choices available. Among that, we choose one choice, and that choice becomes your reality. So, you walk through a certain doorway, and then it closes behind you. So the other choices which were there as an opportunity to choice, that also closes away. For example, when you have decided to move to a new city, that is your choice. Okay. So whatever opportunities or the choices were there before when you were in the old city, that will close. Okay. So now you have moved to the new city because of your choice. That becomes your reality. Okay. And then you again make choices, different choices, again, future possibility, reality, it keeps happening. That is what our life creates different experiences. This is how we create experiences in our life. So whatever future possibility that becomes your present, and then from the present again you make choices for the future possibility. So whatever opportunities were there in which we haven't chosen, that disappears. Okay. So you bring a future into your reality each time you make a choice, and as that future becomes your present, you must choose again. Okay. And this will continue until we are in the earth school. Yeah, choosing the opportunity, creating the possible reality, and creating the consequences. Now, the optimal choice is the best choice among the different opportunities you have. Why? This optimal choice will get aligned with your soul purpose. Okay. That is to create harmony, cooperation, sharing, or reverence for life. So that is called as an optimal choice. The choice which gets aligned with your soul purpose or soul characteristic, that is harmony, cooperation, sharing, and reverence for life. And this optimal choice brings creativity, flow of creativity, and it is a gift. The experience is a gift. Okay. You see perfection in your life and also in others' life. So, this optimal choice is the choice to create authentic power. Okay. So we have learned in the past, also in this book, authentic power. That is the power which is generated because you are aligned with the soul purpose. So authentic power, uh, when you create, you learn about yourself. You know, you heal your frightened parts of personality. You become self-aware instead of blaming others. You know, that is what authentic power. So the optimal choice creates constructive and empowering consequences. But every consequences you create provides an opportunity to grow spiritually, okay? To learn about your frightened parts and heal them. So this is a continuous process. Okay. Sooner or later, you will choose to change yourself instead of blaming others. Open your heart and experience your pain and heal it. Okay. The author has given an exercise to do awareness of a day. So within 24, for the next 24 hours, you remain aware of your choices moment by moment. Okay, ask yourself these questions each time you make a choice. Am I willing to assume responsibility for the consequences this choice will create? Will this choice create harmony, cooperation, sharing, and reverence for life? Is this the optimal choice I can make? Practice this as often as necessary until your awareness day becomes a life of awareness. Yeah, sentence around it. So we may have to practice this until your awareness day, that is the 24 hours when we are practice, becomes a life of awareness. That is, it becomes automatically that each and every moment you are aware. What are the choices you are making? Is it creating an authentic power? Is that choice is aligned with our soul purpose? That is harmony, peace, cooperation, reverence for life. The author says, last line of this book, sooner or later you will begin to align your personality with your soul, but only you can decide when. It completes our book, The Mind of the Soul. Thank you all for joining and bring your energies. If anyone has any inputs or share their experience, please feel free to unmute yourself. Yes, Ram.
Thanks a lot, Rashmiji. Very beautiful meditation. And did you say the book is completed?
Yes, today was the last chapter. Yes.
Oh, not an optimal choice. We should continue.
No, I will summary. Definitely, one summary we can do it. Maybe part one, part two. I think there are 26 chapters in this book.
Mhm.
I'll do a summary also as you have.
Okay, okay. Wonderful, wonderful. And I like your pyramid cap, the transparent one.
Yeah.
Never I noticed it. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Great, great. So optimal choices, this confirms about the fact that we are constantly rewriting the script.
Mm,
So when we take birth, we all greatly speak about soul plans in spirituality. We all know, we all hear, we all read that we meticulously plan our life, whom to be born to, who should be siblings, what should be challenges, or let's say what should be the opportunities of learning, etc., etc., etc. And the beauty of earth dimension is the free will, the choice of the free will. The earth plane is one of the greatest dimensions where there is tremendous free will, a space of free will. What means free will? We constantly change our own script. It's very fluid space. So that is where awareness comes in, and that is where optimal choice comes in, because an optimal plan is made when we come onto this earth plan, and then we constantly rewrite, and we have to make sure with our awareness that we are pretty much aligned to our optimal plan when we came onto this earth plane. And that is where this consciousness, awareness, and choosing that which is of the highest order comes in. It is very true, as you have shared the wisdom from this book, that when we operate with awareness, going with the optimal choice, we have the greatest learnings, we have the greatest lessons, and we operate through authentic power. It is as if greater synchronicities can be experienced. Indeed, how do we know we are operating optimal choices? Is we instantly start to notice greater synchronicities. At the end of the day, when we have made certain choices and when we look back and we see through them and we notice in our life there had been some synchronicities, you can be assured that this was your optimal choice. So nature gives very clear indications as well as one walks the path. I had such wonderful experience in the year 2012. I was living then in Egypt, and I had got an opportunity to move to US, and with a beautiful future prospects. No one should can drop that opportunity that had come. There was great increase in the remuneration, great career path, lots of promising things that were there. And I had a choice of choosing. That was difficult for me. I could either go there or remain back in Egypt. And so, very, very difficult phase of my life. Because um, when there is only one door opened, it is easy and we walk through it. And there is no any doubt. But when we have multiple doors equally open in front of us, and that is where this topic of optimal choices come in. Indeed, I did not knew about this topic at that time. My only question at the time was, I never thought about how future is. My only question was, what is right for my soul's path? What is right for my learning? Very intense question. And indeed, I got a greater, I was helped, guided by my visions, wherein it made it very clear my path is to stay in Egypt, because that is what is aligned to my soul's path. And I have chosen it. And now, listening to this topic, I can say 100% I have chosen the optimal choice at that time. Had I have gone to US because of whatever beautiful future that was said at that time, I was rewriting my script. Obviously, that would have given different consequences, different experiences. Now, looking back, I can 100% say that I have made my optimal choice, because everything that you said with an optimal choice that follows, like authentic power, opportunities, the soul strength, the soul learnings, everything I have seen. When I look back, I know all these were part of my path of out of that choice. So, and that's why my learning is, when we have lots of choices, never ask what is, we are driven many times by the comforts in life, but always seek the learnings in life. Which is the path that gives me the greatest learnings? Because our soul is to have had chosen this life to have the greatest learnings, not the greatest comforts. The greatest comforts are on the other side. We are here for the greatest learnings, greatest opportunities. So we have to always seek for this. We have to always ask for this. We have to always thrive for this. We should have that intention in every choice we make in our life. So when we ask sincerely to our self has all the answers. When we are faded with the power of our mind through thinking what is right for us in terms of comforts, whatever comfort it is, then we might not be making most of the times optimal choice. And we are rewriting our script, the best script that was scripted by our own self. So optimal choice is such a important topic in everyone's life. Every day we are given many, many chances in order to operate with the greatest will to choose this optimal choice, to try out this optimal choice. And awareness, you're right, awareness and asking right questions to our own self, not outside, to our own self. We have to ask, and then answers are readily available there, because the answers come out of our own script, the true script that we have done. And we will notice that it brings greater joy, although there were greater challenges that come through, but that will give greater joy because we learn a lot at the soul level. And we notice that life had become greater synchronicities because we have chosen optimal choice. So it's a beautiful topic. Thanks a lot, Rashmiji.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and explaining it further so well. I mean, wonderful experience. Truly, we always get in a dilemma when such shifting to a new city comes in, whether to go, as you said, comfort zone is a bottleneck of taking the decision. We see through that aspect. When you see through soul's aspect, definitely the choices will be different and that will become an optimal choice. When you choose a comfort and the materialistic consequences, it will not be an optimal choice. Absolutely. Thank you. Anyone else wants to share their experience or input or anything? Please feel free to unmute yourself.
It could be funny. Sorry, just want to add something. In a funny way, when you're going into a place and you're in front of a lift and just beside there are steps, how many of us choose steps and how many of us choose lift? Even though we have the power, we have the strength in taking the steps. So when we consciously choose taking steps, it is a space we are working on our awareness. It is not just about our comfort, but you see, it's a simple two choices that are there. And then when we use our awareness says always take steps. So life always gives so many chances to operate our optimal choice.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very day-to-day life example you have quoted. Very nice. Thank you, Ram. Thank you. Shailaja ji, yes. Go ahead.
Namaste, Rashmi ji, and good morning, everyone. Thanks a lot, Rashmi ji, for the wonderful topic, optimal choices. So, like when Ram was sharing his experience, I could relate even my experience, something similar to that. Till now, I did not realize. Only after he sharing, I could relate this one. Actually, I'm staying in Germany since like almost like 7+ years. But after coming here, like my health was not that much good, and somehow I mean, before meditation, all this, I couldn't. I did not like to stay in this place in Germany. I was resisting so much. But I tried many times, like to go back to India, but somehow it was. Uh, I was not able to take. But finally, one time, like I thought, like no, I'll go back. But after going back to India, I mean, it was in a vacation. I was like in a dilemma whether to come back or to stay back in India. Um, the situations were such that it forced me to come back to Germany again. I did not knew. Even after coming back here and staying, always I was feeling, why am I here? What is that I'm doing here? I don't know. I was not at all happy. Although all the things are there, I was not happy. I was not understanding what is the purpose of me staying here. But after getting into meditation, even okay, to some extent, I was okay like that. But still, that answer, I was not getting it. I was not happy. But once I started sharing the knowledge, like whatever wisdom and hosting the meditations and all, right, slowly I was feeling that I was getting that happiness. Once I shared the same thing with GK sir. Sir, I was thinking I want to go back to India, but somehow it's not allowing me. Then sir was telling, when your work is here, why do you think you want to go back? It is asking you to stay here and you're happy with what you're doing. Then now I feel like after listening to your wisdom today, okay, I think that day, although it is forcibly, I made an optimal choice, and that is why I'm happy and spreading that happiness to others. That's what I felt, Rashpiji. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Ram,
Shailaja
for
ji.
sharing your experience.
Wonderful experience. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think everybody faces these types of situations, and at that point of time, we might not know. Only through meditation and self-awareness we can understand. Similarly, my case also, I have studied, pharmacy. So I was always working in different pharmaceutical companies in India and research. And finally, I followed my husband and came to Kuwait after a year because children, they were not, happy staying apart from separated from father and mother. So I joined. I didn't like, Kuwait initially. Similarly, Then, yeah, when I got a job, which was totally different from what I used to do it, but still I accepted it. But I think that gave a happiness because, as always Patriji says, no medications and you can heal yourself. So I was into the pharma. So I was never happy in the jobs I did in India. Always there will be a problem, some or the other things in the job profile and many complications and challenges. After coming here, which is totally away from pharma kind, and there's a satisfaction. Now I realize as you reflect back, I also reflect back only after coming into the meditation. Yes, now why I am getting satisfaction. Thank you. Anyone else wants to share their experience? Please feel free to unmute yourself. Thank you for the messages, Smita and Veronica. Thank you. If there are no more sharing, shall we end the session? Thank you all once again for joining and sharing your experiences. Thank you. We'll meet in the evening for the next. Thank you. Have a miraculous day. Let's do optimal choices. 24 hours awareness day. Thank you.